On a power outage, sometimes it might take 10 minutes to get the power back on. Sometimes it might take 3 hours to get the power back on. We have to look at it and find out what we got to do to get the power on, or what we need to cut off to get some power on. In a normal situation, we have a broke pole. We can float the wires or take a bucket truck and lift the wires up in the air, and we can get the power back on. A dead end pole, you're not going to be able to do that if something's in your way. But a straight line pole in other people's neighborhood that don't have underground or any underground on it, we can set trucks up and we can float the wire, or we can hold the wire up in the air. Well, we can bring the power back down. We can turn the power back on and get everybody back on except what's on that pole. Sometimes it's more difficult to get the power back on because Strickland Bridge Road, that incident, the truck was stuck on the pole. When the policemen, they called the records for us. They're trying to get the vehicles gone for us so we have enough room to work. Well, in that situation, the truck was stuck on the pole and the record driver couldn't get it off of it. It took him a while to do some rigging and to get the truck up in the air and get it off the pole and get it out of our way. So that takes a little time. Sometimes it don't. They flip a car, it's out of our way, and there's no danger. The first thing we got to do is look at their danger situation, and we got to make sure they're safe. And then it's up to them to get the vehicles out of our way so we complete our job. Sometimes it takes them longer and to do that. And that stops us from getting the power back on as well. But a lot of them are very professional. I'm not taking nothing away from them. They'll grab them cars, the vans, flip them right back over and get them out of our way. They do a great job. There's different situations. A lot of times Time Warner and CenturyLink, they don't have much on the pole. And a lot of times they do. And that takes more time to work with trying to get their stuff off the pole, our stuff off the pole, get it transferred. It depends how much stuff is on it. And that takes a lot of time too, to move all that stuff over to a new pole. While, like we went back to Strickland Bridge Road, that was a dead end pole. We have no way to bring power from another way. And it broke, the wires laying on the ground. We had a vehicle stuck on the pole. So we have to go in the same hole with that pole. And we got to get the vehicle out of the way, and then we got to get that pole set in the same place. Or you have to add wire to it or take away wire. And that situation right there with the underground, that was another thing on that situation. It fed the underground neighborhood. Well, the underground has to come off the pole for the new pole to be set, and then it has to be reattached. And that takes a way more time. Outages are caused by squirrels, thunderstorms, lightning. There's a lot of stuff that causes a power outage. People hit a pole, guy wires, lines. There's just so many ways you can cause a power outage. Public Works Commission, our linemen, we're working hard to get a piece of power back on. That's what we do. Some incidents, it don't take that much to get some power back on, and sometimes it takes a lot. The first thing we got to do is make sure the customers, we make sure our linemen, we got to make sure everybody's safe. We got to make sure the policemen, they're there trying to help us. The fire department, they're trying to help us too, and trying to help the customers to stay out of a danger area. We have to get there, we got to look at that area and see what's going on, and let them know, yes, you need to keep this locked out so a customer won't get hurt, a lineman won't get hurt, or a car comes flying through there and tears everything back down that we have just put back up. So it's important that we do our job and try to get on fast as we can for our customers. We want our customers not complaining, and we want our customers to have power. We're trying to do the job the best we can, the fastest we can, because we want your lights on. We don't want you mad at us. We want everybody happy. I would say every situation is unique. You might have a squirrel that's done not that much damage. You might have a squirrel that's burned up everything around, and you have to replace everything on that pole. Every situation is unique, and we learn a lot by it too.